Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. It is a pleasure to speak on His Majesty's first King's Speech, especially on the vital issue of crime and confidence in our police and criminal justice system. Under the Conservative government, crime and antisocial behaviour are having a massive impact on communities in Erdington, King's Standing and Castle Vale. Last year, my constituency had the highest rate of knife crime in Birmingham, and in one area covering Stockland Green and King's Standing, the West Midlands Ambulance Service was called out to treat an average of 3 victims of knife crime every month. A constituent contacted me last month. He said, "My friend recently had his skull cracked on the high street. 4 guys tried to rob him and stamp on him. I haven't seen a police officer up there in months." I then hosted a meeting last month of all local traders on our high street in Erdington. One of the women told me that she works alone all day until from 8 a.m. till 11 p.m. There are constantly people dealing drugs outside of her shop when she arrives, while she's working, and when she closes up. But unfortunately, she does, even though she constantly rings the police, she never sees anybody. The Conservative government has cut the police force by 15% since Labour left office, leaving us with the lowest number of officers since the early 1980s. This was reckless and short-sighted. It is no wonder that our local community doesn't trust the government's action on antisocial behaviour. There isn't any. Mr. Speaker, that is the impact of this King's Speech. It could have pledged to restore neighbourhood policing, as Labour has. It put 13,000 more officers and PCSOs on our streets. It could have guaranteed town centre patrols, as Labour had pledged to, so that people could walk down high streets like mine after 5 p.m. at night without worrying about violence. But unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, this hasn't happened. They are wrong to think that our constituents will give up. We need to stop the decline, and we need to start fighting for a better future.